Hello, fire signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for fire signs for February 2025. So that just means if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is your general tarot reading and it's for February 2025. So, since it's a general tarot reading, as usual, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonate with you. All right, fire signs. Look at that. You're fire signs and you have your passion ignited in February. Look at that fire in your heart. It looks like something new is coming in, something you've been passionate about. But let's see what else we have. Over here, we have the Victory and Success card, and that is right next to the Patience card. So, I feel like this is something that's taken some time to reach some kind of level of success. All right? But now it's like, now that you have reached some kind of level of success that took time in the past, you're now entering into this new phase where you have a whole new passion ignited. It could be from old things that happen to be a desire of yours. I'm feeling as well based on these past cards. But it's also bringing in some kind of new inspiration. But then over here, we have the Trapped in Fear card. And that one is next to Material Harvest. All right. So from the looks of it, now that you've entered into this new desire, this new passion, this new fire in your heart, it feels like it's an inspiration to move forward with something. Now we have the Trapped in Fear card, but that is next to the Material Harvest card. So I do feel like in some way, fire signs, that whatever this passion is, you do have some thoughts of lack. Based on the Trapped in Fear, I just feel like your thinking could at times be in kind of a negative loop, even if that's not how you're expressing it outwardly, right? But you do have the Material Harvest card here in the end. All right, so we start at 1 and end at 9. So I do feel like whatever this passion is that you're connecting with in February is going to lead to something abundant being manifested here in the physical for you. But I feel like in the month of February, it's going to be a matter of you getting out of your head about how that's going to show up for you. All right? Because I feel like this Material Harvest is almost like meant to be for you, but sometimes you hold yourself back based on your own thinking, if that makes sense, fire signs. Let's go ahead and get a little clarity on this reading. I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck a few times, and I'll draw 4 cards for clarity on this reading for you fire signs for February 2025. All right, so first we have the Hermit reversed. And with the Hermit card being reversed, I feel like in the month of February, you're really going to be putting yourself out there in new ways, possibly because of this passion that's been ignited due to some past level of success and patience. We also have the Knight of Cups. So again, this sense of putting yourself out there, even emotionally, moving forward and letting your feelings be known, letting your intentions and feelings be known. We have the 10 of Wands reversed. So I do feel like in some way a burden is being lifted from you. And that leads us to the Ace of Cups. So I feel like as you release this heavy burden, whatever that is, I think for some of you, the burden that's been released is just how much time has passed for this passion to come through. All right, now I do see that with the Ace of Cups, you are being offered overflowing joy and abundance here when it comes to your emotions. So it's a matter of you taking hold of that cup and accepting it, and let yourself be overflowed with joy rather than being trapped in thoughts of lack or limitation. It's time to put yourself out there in different ways, especially emotionally right now. So what this reading is asking of you in February, fire signs, is to get out of your head and follow your joy. Follow what is making you happy. Put yourself out there and let go of that burden of negative thinking that you sometimes perpetuate. All right, fire signs, I am going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle now. And let's just get a little advice for this reading for all you fire signs for February 2025. Let's see what advice. Ooh. We got one that fell on the floor. All right, so we have the Resistance card. But this Resistance card, the imagery here is so much reminding me of the Trapped in Fear next to the Material Harvest. Because as you can see, this fist is clenched, but no matter how hard it is clenched, the growth is still coming through. Now, imagine how much growth could have come through if there was no resistance. So I feel like the advice here, again, is to let go of that mental resistance. Let go of some form of control. Because as you do that, more of how this is going to be your material harvest will start to manifest itself for you. As you begin to release resistance in the form of control, or in the form of, I'm almost feeling like you need to stop assuming that you know how this material harvest is going to come through. What you need to focus on right now is putting yourself out there and sharing what your feelings are with people. That is what's going to get you more connected to the physical manifestation of the material harvest. It's time to get out of your head, let go of control, and put yourself out there more. And really show people what sets your heart on fire. What is giving you passion in the month of February? That is how you need to put yourself out there. All right, fire signs. Let's go ahead and just shuffle. I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck now, and I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message for you fire signs for February 2025. All right, so this is not surprising at all. The first message in your final message is to clean it up. So if you look here, it's like this moose sweeping away the clouds, right? So this is all about cleaning up your thoughts. This is about looking at your habitual thoughts and attitudes and really trying to clean it up. Once again, it's like releasing yourself from the negativity, clear out those clouds, which are, clouding your judgment, and clear all that out, all that negativity. It's time to really pay attention to the thoughts that you're having. And anytime that your thoughts are not in alignment with what you want, it's time to clean it up. Change those thoughts as they're happening. And then we have message in a bottle. This one, again, I feel like in some way you may want to put yourself out in a certain way or communicate something, but I do feel like at times you're having a little trouble, a little bit of a disconnect between what it is that you want to communicate and what you are communicating. In the image, the bird here is wearing a mask over its eyes. I just feel like something held you back a little while in this manifestation, because this message in a bottle is reminding me of the Patience card. But the Patience is surrounded by passion as well as victory. So I do feel like as you put yourself out there more and connect more with your emotions, you're going to let out some things that have been needing to be let out for quite a while. And it's going to help you to... I'm also getting this message that as you connect more with your emotional side. It's going to really clean up how it is that you do communicate. It also might bring you to a point of sharing something with someone that you've wanted to share for a long time but haven't, right? And finally, the last card is regeneration. And what I always see here is just that sometimes you have to burn down the forest so that you can have new growth, right? So this regeneration card is a lot like the energy of the phoenix, like rising from the ashes of your past. So I do feel like as you clean up your thinking, connect more with how you're feeling and what you really want to communicate, then this is going to create some type of regeneration of your soul. It's going to really help you to have this growth materially. And it's going to help you to release this resistance that you might have been experiencing as well, fire signs. So all in all, I think that February is going to be a great month for you as long as you work on, cleaning up the thoughts, connecting more with your emotions, and expressing yourself with honesty and truth. This is going to lead to this new growth that you've been seeking. And don't be afraid of it, that growth, Part of that forest you're burning down is yourself being trapped in wrong thinking. All right, so then you can then be born again, but with a different type of attitude, a different way of putting yourself out there, and a whole new material harvest. I noticed too in the material harvest, he also has this sun halo around his head. So definitely a new awareness comes in, and that will lead to this material harvest for you fire signs. So that is your reading, but now I'm going to ask my pendulum 3 questions for you. So take a moment now and think of 3 yes or no questions. And remember, this is a general reading. So as I get your yes or no answer from the pendulum, you need to use your own discernment and inner knowingness and feel if the answer is right for you. Sometimes just receiving an answer, yes or no, helps to give us clarity on our own. All right, you guys, so think of your 3 questions now. And for question number 1, is the answer yes or no? For question number 1, the answer is yes. Thank you. All right, and now for question number 2, is the answer yes or no? All right, fire signs, for question number 2, your answer is no. And let's move on to question number 3. All right, so for question number 3, is the answer yes or no? Okay, fire signs, for question number 3, the answer is yes. Thank you to the pendulum for those answers. All right, fire signs, that is your reading for February 2025. So if you're still here, don't forget to click the like button on this video and leave me a comment down below letting me know if this reading resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.